we have continued with putting our strips on the ceiling and down on the wall just a little bit. And this is what we'll attach barn wood and cedar planks. I'm going to use all different type of material on the ceiling, so it'll just be kind of random. And then these wires, we'll drill a hole through our ceiling board and pull those through, and that will power these little flush mount LED lights. And so we got all this run back. This will all get cleaned up and zip tied behind the wall. Comes down to our RV style switch. And so I'm getting ready to cut more foil. I'm going to put foil on this side, and then my barnwood will go against the foil. So I'm about to cover up all these wires. Up front we've got wires run for sconce lights. They're going to be on the headboard. I'm going to build a headboard against that wall and cut out foils for the windows. I've tested all these lights and tested the sconce lights, make sure everything worked before I start covering it up. I've got angle pieces here that instead of having to try to deal with the round ceiling, I cut angles so that I can just make this a much easier transition to deal with. That light's just temporarily set in place just to have some light to work by last night. It's going to move more over into this area, and there will be a matching one across from it. And those two lights that are hanging down there, those will mount up against the ceiling, and it lights this thing up really nicely. And then with those two sconces up at the front, you'll be able to dim it down just a little bit. But I'm really pleased with how my soffit is coming here. Getting ready to put the rest of the insulation in now. So I'm prepping to put my insulation up. I went ahead and taped my wires where they were going to go. I came over and measured over, put me some marks on my wood, and then where these things are going to hang down from the ceiling and need to come through the ceiling wood, I just taped them so that they would hang in the right location. And then I can run my insulation, my foil on this. I'll cut a hole, poke these wires through that hole, and then do the same thing with the wood. Really pleased with how this foil is going up here. I'm just using a slap stapler and stapling it right to these wood members. Got my wires hanging down, and when I put my wood across here and those wires will come through the hole, then I'll have something about my light on. But I've got my air gap in here now, so I really feel good that we're going to get a lot more insulation R value out of this application than when I was originally putting it directly against the ceiling. So as you can see, spinning around here without making me sick, I got about a 2-inch air gap, or excuse me, about that's 3/4 inch and a half to 1 3/4 inches. So not bad, not bad. So this is just hanging right here, and I'll just push this on up. I'll staple it into place and then cut it off and keep going. Alright, we got one mounted. I went ahead and put up just enough insulation and got my board mounted so I could get one of my lights in. And then I'm about to put this light in. I've got my wires poked down through my hole. I drilled about a 1/2 inch hole. Brought my wires down through it, put my butt connectors on them, and then I'm about to take that little light, connect that up. Well, we've gotten all 4 lights connected, and everything is working like it's supposed to, which is always a thing of beauty. So now I can go in and just start filling in ceiling panels with my pallet wood. Which is what I'm using. Again, we're using this RV style switch. And it just works beautifully. I've got it connected to my parking lights, so right now my parking lights are on my truck. And I've kind of gone back and forth as to what the best way to do this is, because this is not an RV, it's just a horse trailer. And so when we get in bed at night and the parking lights are off on the truck, I can leave these switches on, in the on position, and I can just hit the unlock button on my remote on my truck and everything will light up, because my parking lights light up when I hit unlock. And I can get in bed and hit the lock button and all the lights will go out. So this is the way I've chosen to do it. Again, it's not the way everybody might choose to do it, but I think it's going to work well.